In an extremely close YouTube poll that got over 2,000 votes, I pitted all of the vanilla Tekken 6 characters out to find out who'd get picked for the next episode, and Leo just won by the slimmest of margins. I was very surprised when Leo won, as they're one of the more unassuming characters since being introduced to the series. Leo is known for being a very well-balanced, well-rounded character with solid pokes, fun stance mix-ups, strong wall pressure, and big 50-50s when needed. Let's take a look at who was able to take Leo to the top level in this episode of Pro Tekken History. Here we go.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Wow. These Palacas.
Tekken 6 Leo is a very straightforward, well-rounded character who fits well in the game system. Leo is very much a jack of all trades. They have very decent pokes and counter hit tools like Magic 4, the back 1 elbow that leads to block mix-ups on normal hit, and down forward 2+3, which is a counter hit launching low. But Leo doesn't have anything that's especially broken either. Leo has a couple of different game plans, either playing neutral Tekken, advancing with forward 4 and forward 4-3 mix-ups, using Leo's basic pokes with a solid mix of mids and lows, or playing aggressively, trying to condition the opponent with Leo's stances and their very fast tracking low sweep bang that is launch punishable but is so appealing to use because of its versatility. Leo's conditioning doesn't have a lot of teeth behind it though. Aside from the 12 frame high KNK counter hit launcher, Leo needs to take risks to really mentally condition the opponent, or just play safe neutral. There's not much more I can say. Leo is a very balanced, well-rounded character with few poignant strengths or weaknesses. Leo somewhat flies under the radar because of this, as if you weren't interested in Leo's style, you probably weren't picking them up for any meta or matchup related reasons otherwise. Leo's block punishment is solid. 15 frame launches with Leo's down forward 2 that has more range but doesn't launch crouches, while Leo's hop kick does launch crouches but doesn't have quite as much range. Otherwise, Leo gets a decent jab punish with 1-4 and face down feet away knockdown at 13 frames with up forward 1-2. Where Leo is most interesting is with their juggle game. Leo's juggles can be either very simple or very complex if you want to go for forward 4 KNK loops for max damage in unique situations. Leo's wall carry is also a little intricate. Trying to get a clean wall splat without sacrificing damage can be tricky, so Leo requires a lot of freestyling. And then there's the instant while standing 3, or to be more specific, the frame perfect quarter circle forward 3 after up forward 2-1 to make that move a full launcher. If you can do that consistently in tournament sets, then that would massively boost your Leo's efficacy. It's hard to say much about Leo's matchups as again, they're one of the most well-rounded and unassuming characters in the game. Leo definitely has a positive matchup against the bigs due to big only juggles and the fact they struggle to sidestep some of Leo's best tools like back 1, while Leo definitely has a good matchup against Zhao Yu as back 1 and other mids do really well against AOP. Where Leo would struggle is against characters who are strong at controlling the neutral with more speed than Leo can always execute at, like Julia, Steve and the Machine with their electrics, but otherwise there's not much I can really say. I will mention that Leo has excellent wall pressure and damage with a 50-50 between Leo's sweep bang and the hit confirmable down back 1+2 string. Leo had tournament results from a handful of players in Tekken 6. Bloodhawk was the most notable Leo user in T6, placing all over America, but most notably made second at NEC 10 and had top 8 at back-to-back final rounds as well as MLG Columbus. WayGamble also made top 8 at CEO 2011, and Korea's Hankuma visited Europe at Dama Germany 2011 with Bears and Leo, only losing in the final to his contemporary JD Shia. Leo continues to be well-rounded in Tag 2. Leo can be played as either a semi-defensive space and whiff punishing character with whiff punishes like down forward 2, down back 3, forward 4 and block 2 when set up right, or even as an offensive 50-50 character with crouch mix-ups like full crouch down forward 3 sweep and while standing 2. Leo's sweep bang, back 1+4 that acts like wall drums with guaranteed follow-ups on counter hit, and more. Leo's basic toolkit got buffs too. Down forward 2+3 is now only -11, and Leo got some great safe wall splatting moves like back 4 1+2. You still need to take some risks when poking or throwing out launches with Leo, as they don't have any safe launches that aren't also high. But with good counter hit timing, moves like quarter circle forward 2, magic 4, the evasive forward 2+3 and more make Leo a more threatening character than they seem on the surface. Leo really shines with the right tag partner. While Leo has positive synergy with a lot of characters like Lily, Asuka, JC and Wang, Leo can also be paired with characters that excel with unique tag juggle opportunities like Lars, Lei and Marduk. Leo's K&K wall carry makes him an excellent secondary for just about any character, and as such a well-rounded character, they're a great choice to balance out a team. Leo also has a lot of tag launches, which is great for momentum or matchup based teams, and Leo's forward 4-3 can be used as a wall carry ender to tag out and get black wall damage. Leo has a ton of tournament results, but no one player dominated Tag 2 with Leo and got consistent results. Bloodhawk and WayGamble both got 3 placements apiece over Tag 2's lifespan, Bloodhawk placing in Northeastern events while WayGamble placed at majors like a second at CEO and a tied 5th at final round. Other tournament places include Adonis, the legendary Bode placing 2nd at Ultimate Tournament 14, Kalak from France with 2 placements, Sonken, Korea's only Practice placing 2nd at Ultimate Tournament 16, and saving the best for last, the Young Prodigy, again, placing 2nd at EVO 2014 with his Bob and Leo team. Although Gen dropped Leo for other characters in Tekken 7, many Leo fans remember Gen's out of nowhere run as a teenager that put him on the map.
We are going to the final round.
Championship round. Winner of this round is going to be moving into grand finals, guaranteeing himself 2nd place.
Dash up down forward 2. Kuras on a tear now.
Momentum on his side right now. That's half life gone.
Okay, yep, go wait for the low. Okay, Spinneroony.
Spinneroonies.
That's a bit very risky from Tishumon.
The back one jabs him out of it.
Oh, jab pressure. Trying to keep him honest. He's going back for the back 1-4s. Okay, teleports.
No, and there it is. Tried to go for the parry and Gura was there. He's like, I knew that was coming from a mile away.
It was.
Leo got a sizable number of buffs transitioning to Tekken 7. Regained counter hit launching status on down forward 2+3, quarter circle forward 1 being +11 on counter hit, and in season 1, back 1 was a full consistent counter hit launch which made Leo extremely scary in neutral. Many believe Leo to be a sleeper top character, so well rounded and with such a strong core game plan that a player with great fundamentals could consistently wreck shot with the character. However, Leo still had the same key weaknesses as before, taking risks to open the opponent up, slow and subpar tracking making Leo especially weak to being step right, and not many moves gave advantage on block. The only real examples are block 3, which is a +8 on block homing normal hit launcher, but is a high, and Leo's rage drive, but that only gives real advantage if the opponent is pushed into a wall rather than just being pushed away. Whether Leo was or still is underrated or not, Leo's presence in the competitive scene is not very substantial. One place where Leo undoubtedly shines is crouching block punishment. Leo's while standing 4-1+2 is the highest damage 11 frame crouch punish in the game, excluding meter punishes, and Leo still gets 15 frame launches with a hop kick and a down forward 2. Leo also has a litany of strong standing punishes from 10 frames up to 15, and Leo's juggle optimizations are more fun or painfully tedious depending on your opinion than ever with the screw system. Leo's juggle game is all about getting the opponent to the wall, where they can mix up the classic sweep bang or full crouch sweep with quarter circle forward 2+4 or down back 1+2. Now, enjoy watching the rest of these cool Leo juggles because my thumb sure didn't enjoy pulling them off. Again, it's hard to say that Leo has any amazingly good or bad matchups in Tekken 7. Leo definitely excels against Jack, who struggles to step Leo's offense, and King, as Bok evades so many of King's strong tools, and Leo doesn't have amazing matchups against the Bears with their stubby legs, or characters who can evade Leo's offense like Eddie and Elisa. But otherwise, Leo is a solid pick with pretty much the entire roster. All that changes is whether you pick a small, big, or infinite stage. Leo had a bunch of respectable placements in Season 1 of Tekken 7. Kuro kicked things off with a tied 5th at Tiger Uppercut 2017, WayGamble placed 2nd at Absolute Battle 8, and Peru's Mysterio placed tied 5th at TXT 2017 in Chile. The rest were placements from 2 players, Italy's Bode, who had respectable placements all over Europe, and Korea's Gura, who with 2 main characters being Leo and Lily, had multiple strong placements. Most notable were a victory in Barcelona Games World 2017 and a 3rd place podium finish at EVO Japan 2018. Leo had a lot of small quality of life changes, moves becoming more or less safe, doing more or less damage, and so on. But the biggest change was that Pack 1 lost its counter hit launching status, which really killed the bite of Leo's offensive neutral game, and is translated in tournament results. Leo only had 2 tournament placings this season, Mysterio placing 4th at TXT 2018 and Yopelix placing 4th at Headstomper 2019. However, both of these players only used Leo as a secondary and used other characters throughout their tournament runs, so Leo is very much a footnote in Season 2. Leo changed very little from Season 2 to 3, a new wall bounce at -12 on block, and a new move that's used in some juggle situations, but Leo is one of the characters that fell behind as power creep takes over the meta. Again, Leo got 1 tournament placement from Bode, who placed top 8 at Clash of the Olympians with both Julia and Leo. He uses the characters interchangeably. Namco remembered Leo in Season 4, especially in the most recent patch, where Leo got a ton of buffs, including forward 4 being a counter hit launcher and forward 2 being safe on block. While we're still waiting for tournaments to make a full official return, Leo looks to be in a very solid position when they do. And that's it. So, how strong was Leo in Tekken's history? Leo's always been a solid, consistent member of Tekken's mid-tier, only peaking out in Tekken 7's early days with the strong back 1 pressure and crazy orbital loops. That being said, only a handful of players have ever committed to Leo and gotten exceptional, consistent tournament results. WayGamble, Bode, Bloodhawk, and Gura are the only top tournament players who have mained Leo through Tekken's history. That being said, with Leo's recent buffs, maybe some young, hungry, new players might just click with Leo and make their own history. Leo's story definitely isn't close to over, and they will get their time in the spotlight. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you for watching, and take care.